Hello, my name is Tristan Williams, and today I will be presenting on my final project for building energy modeling. So for this project, I was assigned a project to build a four-story building with a basement. And for this project, I was given seven potential locations for this project to be built, such as Cruz Bay, Virgin Islands, Greensboro, North Carolina, Gainesville, Florida, Chicago, Illinois, Atlanta, Georgia, Greenfield, Indiana, and Fort Myers, Florida. And before we decide which location is the best, we need to know what is the climate zone for each of these locations. So, for example, for Cruz Bay, it's in Region 1A, very hot and humid. Atlanta, Georgia, warm and humid. For both of our locations in Fort Myers, in Florida, we have Fort Myers and Gainesville, which are both in Zone 2A, which is hot and humid. Greenville, and for Greenville, Indiana, we're in Zone 5A, cool and humid. Greensboro, North Carolina is in 4A, mixed and humid. So for all of our locations, all of them are humid. So humidity is a big thing we have to consider when designing this project. And now based on our eQuest simulation results, as we can tell by this chart here, Fort Myers, Florida has the lowest peak cooling load and peak heating load compared to all of these other locations, making Fort Myers, Florida the best place as it gives us that balance, like I mentioned before, with the lowest peak heating load and peak cooling load. And now, as we can tell, now if we look at annual electricity consumption and annual gas consumption based on our eQuest simulation results, there are three different ways that we can reduce electricity consumption, such as through chilled water control, which is a 2.86% decrease approximately based on our baseline design model, equipment power, which gives us a 1.28% decrease, as well as thermostat management, which gives us a 2.2% decrease based off of our baseline model results. And for gas consumption, there is normally a trade-off in terms of electricity and gas consumptions, meaning that for projects where we have lower electricity consumption, we have a higher gas consumption. As we can tell based on our annual gas consumption graph for hot water systems, where there is a 0.73% increase from 152,580,000 BTU to 153,700,000 BTU, which is normally a trade-off that comes with electricity and gas consumption, as electricity consumption and gas consumption normally have a inverse proportional relationship. So to summarize, the best location to build this project is Fort Myers, Florida, as it has the lowest peak heating load and the lowest peak cooling load. And as long as we focus on chilled hot water systems and as long as we focus on chilled water systems and hot water systems, as well as being able to focus on thermostat management and equipment power, this will ensure that we have the best project in terms of sustainability while also maintaining its economic feasibility. Thank you so much for listening to this presentation and have a great day.